Breaking NBA news, Chris Paul has officially been traded to the Golden State Warriors. I never would have thought I saw the day. Today is the day. Let's break down this trade. It's apparent that Chris Paul wasn't going to be in a Wizards jersey. We all kind of foresaw that he got traded there on paper, but he probably was never going to unpack a bag. Well, that's official as the Golden State Warriors not only acquire him, but they send, surprisingly, Jordan Poole in 2 picks, a 2030 first round pick and a 2027 second round pick. Let's break down what this really means. One, this absolutely does help the Golden State Warriors. It helps them in a way that I think most people don't really appreciate, and that's from a mentality standpoint. This also comes at a knock at, and it's going to be at Jordan Poole's expense, because one of the biggest things that they did not like apparently was the mentality. It's ultimately what people said the fight started from between him and Draymond, and you could just kind of see the responses. He got paid, he got the bag, and I guess he started feeling himself a little too much. And now Golden State is like, ha, I see you, get you up out of here. And that's exactly what they did. Now Jordan Poole can go there, do everything. He can go out and be a starter and have a heck of a run in Washington. Golden State has doubled down on what they need to do. And from a mentality standpoint, getting back to initial point, I don't see a better person that they could have acquired to help Steph, to help what they're trying to do, than Chris Paul. Chris Paul, from a mentality standpoint, as many people will say, is one of the most intense and knowledgeable players to have ever graced a court. And his stats and accomplishments show it. Now he doesn't have the championships to show it, which is ultimately what this will be for him as he makes his last hurrah. But it is something that you can sit there and say from all the accomplishments, from steals leader, from how he orchestrates. Chris Paul makes teams better. You saw what he was able to do at several different stops. And there's not one team he hasn't helped, in my opinion. He helped Phoenix tremendously. He helped the development of some of those players really come together. And guess what? They make a finals with Chris Paul. OKC, when he gets there, young squad, they take the Houston Rockets, who were the favorites in the West, 7 games and really only lose on the last play. To really be able to have that type of mentor, coach, floor general, to be able to come off your second unit behind Steph and really keep some of those young people, the younger talents, engaged and focused and help develop, they couldn't have found a better person. And it seems to be a perfect union, in my personal opinion. Now, again, what does this mean for the Wizards? They get a young player who they can start trying to rebuild with. Jordan Poole wasn't going to get any starting tick over Klay Thompson. Golden State is pretty much committed to their core, and they should. Klay has done a lot for that city, a lot for that town, a lot for that team. He's earned the right to come back from an injury and work himself back into playing shape, and he slowly but surely has done that. If anyone remembers, he had, in so many ways, he's coming back off of 2 injuries because he had a setback during his rehab off the one he had in the finals. Both of those injuries in that succession would have ended most people's careers, even in today's day and age of modern medicine and technology. Most people don't come back from that. He did come back from that. Now, he's been struggling since then, but he's also been competing with minutes and stuff like that. This is Golden State, in my opinion, saying, hey, we're going to go with our guys. And at times, that seems to be a very, very hard stance to take, especially, I'll admit it, I at times had said, hey, Jordan Poole should start over Klay Thompson. But after seeing it play out, not only was I wrong, Golden State pretty much said, anyone who shared that opinion, ha, shame on you. We're going to go with our guy, Klay. And that's what they did. So now you can expect this to really work out in so many ways. To have a floor general and Chris Paul there, again, Chris Paul, Draymond Green, who I believe they will re-sign. All of that, just think about the mentality that they bring to the floor. Just think about the wisdom and high IQ basketball that you're going to be able to see. This is a heck of a trade. I like it, but I want to hear your thoughts, man. Listen, it's going to be something, and apparently they're not done. Apparently Golden State has other moves that they're looking to make to actually better this roster, and I can't wait to see it. I didn't expect Chris Paul to be there. Who knows who else may actually make an appearance there? There's something brewing there, and again, this is all because of the new CBA. The new CBA really doesn't. It kicks in this season, but it really kicks in 2023, 2024, 2025 season. At that point, you really have to have your ducks in a row, or you're going to be hit with all these particular penalties. And Golden State is already so far over the luxury. I mean, their luxury tax bill is more than people's salaries for the next, more than team salaries for the next foreseeable future. So at this point, it makes no difference whether or not they go all in right now or not, but it is going to be coming to an end. So they're doubling down, and I love to see it. Let me hear your thoughts. So how do you think this help the Golden State Warriors? Do you think this is one of those opportunities where Chris Paul now, in an older age, does get to be able to play high impact basketball because he'll be coming off a second unit, being able to shore that up? Or do you think that this is a bust? This is something that you can't rely on? Give me your thoughts. Let me know how you feel about Chris Paul. I think the pairing of Chris Paul, Steph, Draymond, if they can keep him, I think that is just perfect. And just in case, I throw this caveat out. If they don't keep Draymond, now you have somebody who, again, can come in and in so many ways help set up your offense so that you can get your shooters open. Chris Paul is, again, a top 5 point guard all time, and he can still play. And again, his goal is to set up the offense and get out the way. He can do that with the best of them still. I can't wait to see it. I want to hear your thoughts. There's going to be a whole lot of these small videos dropping because I foresee that we're going to see a bunch of little trades. Be on the lookout for that. Man, whether it's love, whether it's hate, put it in the comments. I'll be in there with you. Till next time.